Hello. I, again, don't really have anything to actually say, apparently. Let's just get started, shall we? That's weird. Good thing I manually save, I guess? It's really weird that the autosave was just straight up missing. Okay, so last time I finished the, Burrowfield line. I don't know what to call it in this game, but, yeah, now we're returning to our trash island. We're probably going to build some literal garbage. And everyone is going to love it. It's okay. I'm not going all the way around.
Ho! You're back, Steve, and you brought some new friends with you. That's pricking.
It's an honor to meet you, Mr. Hermit. We've come all the way from Burrowfield. Steve said we could live here, so here we are. We're looking forward to helping him make this place into a proper paradise.
It's smashing to have you here, young lady. Welcome to the Isle of Awakening. Well, Steve, I think you better knock a few houses together for our new residents.
Nah, mate. I came here to, build stuff. Not get stuff, built for me. Yeah. And we were all, talking about it on the, boat. And now I'm, totally stoked to get started.
You're right. We was cooped up on that ship for blimmin' ages, and now we're here. We'll be darned if we ain't gonna make nothing. I'm sorry. Stresses me out when I see people outside my room.
What? Are you telling me that you're all builders? Well, that is a bombshell. Have I dreamed of the day a bevy of builders would set foot on this island's soil?
Speaking of which, this soil of yours is in a terrible state. We'll have to be getting that sorted before any proper building can begin. What's the voice again? I keep forgetting.
That's a splendid suggestion, Wrigley. As soon as we have some lovely, healthy soil, we can start growing our crops.
I know a banging place to do that. The Green Gardens. You just have to head northeast until you bump into a stone tablet. Let's go. The quickest way to get there is to hop off this cliff. Then you can use your windbreakers to ride the breeze all the way down. nearly forgot the most important thing. The real reason you rocked up here to see me. You brought me some mini medals, haven't you? And you'll be wanting to trade them for treasure. Whenever you've got a nice little collection going, just come and find me, then hit G and we can do a swap. Oh ho ho! Have the mini medals tickle your fancy? It's good to know we share a common interest. You see, I'm rather an avid collector of mini medals. I'll even swap them for my treasures. Unless I'm mistaken, that's the unmistakable whiff of mini medals. Let's see now. Oh ho ho! You've got 10 mini medals there. I see. I'll take them if you don't mind. For hitting one medal, I'll give you a pair of geeky specs.
Wow.
For hitting 4 medals, I'll give you a copy of Bustling Streets.
I don't want to read that.
For reaching the 4 medal mark, I'll teach you how to make a player loot. Liar, I guess. For hitting 10 medals, I'll give you a bow.
It's not the kind of bow I would have wanted.
As things stand, you've brought me a total of 10 mini medals. Make that 14 and I'll teach you the recipe for Setsuminenho Garb. Wouldn't that be nice?
Okay.
Well, young builder, how does it feel to pocket your very first accessory? If you want to put it on, just use a dressing table. You can chop and change your appearance however you like. If you know the recipe, go ahead and bang one together. If not, I seem to recall one knocking about in the green garden somewhere.
Okay. Apparently everyone just has one of these now. Except for, you know, Malroth. Is this the stone tablet old Whitebeard told us about?
Oh, indeed it is. Malroth, my boy. This tablet was knocked together by the last builder who lived here. A mysterious and magical creation. It reacts to the most innermost thoughts of the island's master. When an idea materializes in their mind, it will be etched into the stone itself. That means you, Steve, you must consider the needs of the island and its inhabitants, and what you must build to fulfill those needs. Once you have decided your goals, it's time for the tablet to work its magic and set it all in stone.
Literally. Let's see, what do we need? Well, that pink squirmy thing said the soil here was in a bad way. That seems like an important thing to fix. And I don't mean to grow crops on farm animals or anything. So practical as that, what this island needs is nature. You want us to build nature? Yeah, just make a river, I guess. You want to make a river, a meadow, and a forest. Wahaha! You're nothing if not ambitious, my boy. When I said this island needs nature, I didn't actually expect you to make it. This is rather a bigger undertaking than searing a scallywinkle, you know. I've never thought of creating a landscape from scratch before, but now you mention it, I think you and Lulu could really be onto something. And oh, better the green, it's up than us farmers. I ain't never been prouder to say I'm a Furrowfieldian born and bred. Yeah, man, like, hey, Steve, while we're busy putting up this, like, place up, how about you build us, like, those new cribs your hermit, like, mate promised us? A most excellent idea. What better way to put all the items we brought with us to good use? That chest is like jam-packed with the most like awesomest things like Furrowfield has to offer. It's like useful as like is. What? Gosh, these new friends of yours are certainly raring to go, and they're pretty similar to me, that one. Did something happen on Furrowfield that I should know about? Well, whatever the reason, I think their passion for building might be rubbed off on me. Perhaps I'll even join in the building work myself. You want to build a river, don't you? Well, it just so happens that I know the perfect place. You see, while you and Melroth were off adventuring, I was out exploring every single frickin' day. I actually got to know the lay of the land here rather well.
Ho ho ho! Well then, let our resident builder, explorer, Lulu guide you to the site of this river to be. As you head out into the great unknown, do not fear. Should you lose your bearings, you can warp straight back to this tablet. I'll be up at the temple watching your hard work. You hard at work. Come and find me when you're finished.
Come along then. Let's go and get this river running. Can you see those highlands over there, Steve? I think that would be the perfect spot for us to the river.
River in the highlands? Ha! Are you mad? Rivers are supposed to wind through valleys, not right on top of hills. Everybody knows that.
Hold on, Bonanzo. It sounds like Lulu has a plan. Let's head up there and see what we can see. Last one there is a rotten egg.
Where did these people get their energy? Very well, this way.
Wait.
Last one to the top of that cliff is a rotten egg, and I don't want it to be me.
Oh, I'm handsome. I'm tickled pink at the thought of turning the land air all nice and green. Okay. Wait, she's waiting for me. She's like mad about this. I just ran all the way over here. Okay, well, go on then. Come on.
Well, what do you make of the view, Steve?
It sure is.
Do you see how the ground down below is a different color? I believe that's an old riverbed. If we could create some kind of water source at the top of this cliff, we'd soon have the whole thing filled with water again.
Hang on a minute. Lulu, this is a blimmin' big river you're after, ain't it? Steve's a builder, not a miracle worker.
Well, I for one think it's a wonderful idea. This goes far beyond making tasty recipes or beautiful buildings. You would have us remake the landscape itself.
There's just one thing I haven't figured out. How in the world will we get a river's worth of water up here?
I did it, yeah!
Oops. Lulu does have some grand ideas. I think the two of us could really get along. She seems a bit worried about how to get all the water up here, but I know you've got just a solution. That bottomless pot of yours should still be able to be full of fresh, furrow-filled water. You just have to tip it over and pour it out. When it runs over the edge, it'll fill the whole riverbed. A whole riverbed, you say? I wonder if it will flow all the way down there. Well, there is only one way to find out. Go on, Steve. Slosh out some water on the top of this cliff and see what happens. Just make sure it's nice, clean water, not dirty water. We don't want another furrow field on our hands.
What in the world just happened? I've never seen so much water pour out of a pot.
Look at that. The water's flowing right over the cliff and all the way down to the bottom. Okay. It's a blimmin' beautiful waterfall we're making nature. Goodness me, there's water everywhere. I'm soaked. For my small clothes, but I don't care one jot. Okay. You got the water flowing, Steve. We have the source for our river now, but this is just the start. That magic pot of yours has really saved the day. With an exceedingly useful tool like that at our disposal, we'll have this river up and running in no time. All we have to do now is fill up the rest of the riverbed.
I'm going to inspect the bottom of the waterfall. Everyone follow me.
Boy, she just jumped off a sheer cliff face. She's up and mad, that one. But I think I'd like her. Hold up. Lulu, I'm right behind you.
I did it, yeah.
Better late than never. This river isn't going to make itself, you know. We need to fill this whole riverbed with water. The building begins again, huh? I'll set this one out. Building stuff isn't exactly my strong suit. You lot get to work on the river. Rivers and meadows and woods and what have you. I'll stay on the lookout for monsters.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot, like, it isn't just like a river we're after. Like, we've gotta get our, like, granary game going, like, too. We'll need Wrigley's help to purify the soil. Say, Brittany, why don't we free leave the river building to the others and take care of the fields and forests? Very well. You can handle the replanting, Rosie. Perry, Weirdy Beard, and I will take charge of the river.
Fine by me. I must admit, I'm more than a little excited to be building scenery from scratch. You're part of Team River too, Steve. We'll show you where we want you to pour the water. Be sure to fill every nook and cranny now. None of us will mind getting our feet wet, so pour away. Whoa. You've actually built yourselves a river. Not bad.
Not bad at all. Very good, in fact. We'll have these bleak and blasted plains transformed into a pastoral paradise in no time. While you two were away, I spent a great deal of time making plans for Littlotopia, right down to the minutest of details. I came to the conclusion that a whole host of wonderful water features was just what my subjects would wish for.
What do you mean, your subjects? We're building my empire of evisceration here, remember?
Maybe if you ask Steve nicely, he'll set aside some space for you in my kingdom, the dungeon.
Simmer down, younglings. I'm the eldest here, so I get to decide what we do. We found Bonanza Land. Now, there's nothing for you to fight about. Shut it, Fuzzface. This is between me and her.
You made us a wonderful, picturesque river, Steve. When it comes to making nature, you're a natural. Speaking of which, where did you come across that unusual pot? A gentleman called Pastor Al gave it to you? I'd like to have met him. He sounds like a thoroughly fine fellow. You shall have to tell me all about your adventures on Furrowfield as soon as things calm down a little. But that shall have to wait for the time being. Our work is far from finished. This river isn't nearly long enough to satisfy my standards. Next on the agenda is extending its reach by means of the Grand Lilithopia Kennel.
Ah, Dana, yeah.
It's time to begin the construction of the Grand Lilithopian Canal. We'll need to extend the river even farther if we're going to turn my vision into reality.
But the old riverbed only goes this far. How are we supposed to make the river go longer? The river longer. Actually, it looks like the river did used to go longer. Used to be longer. It's just blocked by a bunch of soil and sand. It should be easy to smash through that soft stuff and open it up again. You're right. Well spotted, Malroth. It just so happens I brought something from Furrowfield for just such an occasion. This chest is filled with the sturdiest of construction materials. We can use them to shore up the banks as we clear a path for the river. You can leave the digging to us, Steve. Why don't you and Wrigley get started on greenifying things up around here? Is work on the river going swimmingly, isn't it? While the others are busy with that, you and me can do something about this here stony soil.
Hey, you guys. Like, thought you'd leave the rest of the Green Gang crew out of decision making, did you? Like, don't think so, mate. Brittany and I wrestled up a few items to ensure the whole metal making process runs smoothly. I thought I was like gonna straight up vom like when I stuck my hands in the pot to get the ingredients for those things. Like, seriously though, it was like well nasty.
Worm food, my favorite snack. Plunk one of them lovely lumps on the ground and I'll gobble it up and turn the hard sand around it into soft soil while I'm at it.
Man, little show you like where to put them. Like, come on, squad. Like, let's roll.
One second. Okay. This takes some time.
Like, OMG, it's like gorgeous. seriously, like totally sick, like field work, like Steve.
Oh yes, everything looks so much nicer now. Just imagine how much lovelier it will look when the whole riverside is draped in greenery.
Like, let's leave that up to like Steve, yeah. It's like his island, and like anyway, like his meadow making sensibilities are like off the hook. Like, you want to make like 10 tiles worth of like green block, like meadow for starters, like, right? This like place is gonna like look so like sick when you're done, like oh, and if you're out of like worm food, just like make some more, like duh. Yeah, just go make some more, I guess. All the way out here where the crafting table is. God. Okay, I am going the right way. This place is bigger than I thought it was. Well, damn. I can't make what I need here.
Oh, so you've upgraded your builder's workbench, have you? That workbench is a little different from the other crafting stations you've used before. It's imbued with building spirit. You just have to pay your respects to the builder of yore by spending a few gratitude points, and you can unlock new recipes. Use this workbench well, and this place will be a builder's paradise in no time.
That kind of scared me. Where's the player liar? I wanna see it.
Whoops. Yeah. I don't know. Just throw it down. Oh well. Who cares? Honestly, I don't, so just do it. Just I'm not creative enough to go too far into this. If you're somebody who has aphantasia, you probably understand. It sucks. Job done.
Wonderful work, Wrigley. You've turned all that dry, cracked soil into a marvelous meadow.
Like, dude, this place is like straight up banging now. Like, get a load of all that, like, grass.
This place is starting to look more and more like furrow-filled.
That's the idea. It'll look even lovelier once we give the whole riverbank the green treatment. Oh, and don't forget that patch over there and that bit there.
You're always thinking a few steps ahead, aren't you? Maybe I'll make you my Imperial Gardener-in-Chief. What about me, eh? After all the mud I've munched for you, if I don't get that job, I'll be greener than all this grass put together.
You tickled ticks one of the tablet targets off the list. I see. Congratulations! For every objective you complete, a mini medal will come into being. Once you've collected a few, bring them to me. I'll swap them for some of my most prized possessions. I'm mad for mini medals. Me. Well, would you look at that? It's a mini medal. Total pip for now.
Okay. Oh, them some fine fields, and it's all thanks to way place that worm food, Steve. I'd never have done it without ye.
Yes, thank you so much, Steve. Everything's so much nicer now that we have some green grass to roll in.
We can crack on with making a forest next. When you get a break from the old river building, give me a shout.
I did it, yay!
Steve. Check it out. We dug out a canal so the river can continue a bit farther. When I was swinging that hammer to and fro, I felt like I'd become a builder myself. It was ever so invigorating. Waterway grows ever longer. Now we can build ourselves a glorious river fitting a bonanza land. What's going on here? I guess it's these blocks.
Yep.
Whoops. Yeah. It's those blocks. And they won't let me destroy them either. The folk you ferried in from Furlfield certainly aren't afraid to get their hands dirty. We'd never have created this canal without them. I, for one, try to keep my hands positively filthy. I learned it all from Steve. He's gross. You're exactly the kind of people we need in Ludotopia. A few more subjects like you will make my kingdom the envy of all my neighbors. Oh, can I be your agricultural minister? I'll grow enough fresh fruit and vegetables to make everyone's bellies burst. How many times do we have to go through this, Lulu? This is my empire of evisceration. If you want something to eat, you should head back down to the beach and suck on the seaweed. I can't tell if them two are friends or enemies. It's like they love to hate each other. Let's put our differences aside for the time being. We need to make some more nature. We all have to work together if we want to turn this place into a pastoral paradise.
I did it, yay!
Sorry, 1 second. Apparently I'm stressed today. Well, are you ready to continue building on the river? Continue work on the river? I want to make it into the biggest, bestest waterway ever. We'll show you where the water needs pouring just like we did before. Feel free to slosh it all around us with that bottomless pot of yours. Wet britches have never bothered me. Positions, everyone. Yeah, this is the part where they learn the truth. Sloppy sorry, on a stick. This water's gone all dirty. How'd that blaming well happen? Well, that's just blaming great. Look at this dirty water, Steve. Seems we've got some spoiled soil to thank for this. This stuff nearly ruined us back on Furrowfield, and now it's only gone and showed up here too. Unless we get rid of that spoiled soil, the water won't never get clean. Can you do me a big fat favor? Can you use that bottomless pot of yours to scoop up the muddy water? It might be our only hope. That's blimmin' marvelous. That pot of yours is really somewhat else. Now that muddy water's out of the way, we can get back to finishing our river. Thanks, Steve. Thanks for clearing away that horrible muddy water. Well, I suppose it ain't horrible if you like muddy water, but if it's clean water you need, the dirty stuff will dirty to clean stuff, and then you'll be stuffed.
Ah, dirty, yeah.
You done a great job. Oh wait, no. I can barely bear to look at that stuff. Oh, the trouble it gave us back on Furrowfield. We need to get that grotty grot gone. Please, Steve, you've gotta help. Use your hammer and smash that nasty muck to Kingdom Come. Oh, I can break it now. Get on. You cleared away all that slimy spoiled soil. 'Tis the weight off my shoulders, so 'tis. Thanks for dredging out that dirty old soil, Steve. Now we can carry on making our river. If the worst should happen, and the water goes all muddy again, just scoop it all up with that bottomless pot of yours. That pot should be full of dirty water now. Don't go pouring it out again or we'll be back to square one. Just fill up your pot again with some clean water and the job's a good un. Mind if I ask a question? You're looking heck of a thin recently. You eating properly? I'm blimmin' famished myself, and don't tell this to no one, but I'm sick of vegetables. I wanna eat somewhat different. But enough talking. If Lulu saw me slacking off, she'd go blimmin' spare. We've got work to do, dinner. Can wait till we're done with this river.
Ah, dirty, yeah.
Everyone loves sand. cute little kitten on my gate. Adorable. Jolly good showing, Steve. Sorry. At this rate, our river will be the envy of our neighbors. Whosoever they may be.
Yes, the river looks so much bigger and better now. Impressive work, Steve.
Indeed, and yet its end seems somewhat abrupt. Could it not be bigger and better still?
Well, how about we clear some more of this dirt out of the way? Then Steve can go potty with the pot again. And what's more, once we make a path for the greenery, or water, there's the perfect place for a pretty pond. What a splendid idea, Rose. Let's get started right away.
Ah, Daddy, yay!
We need to dig a path for that dirt over there so the river can run all the way to the pond. I'm ready and raring to go, Lulu. Let's get smashing. Woo!
Meow meow. Heh, those two are really excited about smashing some soil. Well, when it comes to earth-shattering events, you can count me in. While you youngsters are busy here, there's a certain area nearby that I'd like to inspect more closely. By the time I get back, I expect to see this river winding all the way from the mountains to the Bonanza Land Basin. What's got into you, Perry? Everyone's jetting off left, right, and center. And you're stood there like a statue, not thinking of slacking off, are you? No, it ain't that. It's that sound, that rumbling. I can't take it no more. Oh, Steve, I can't take all this rumbling and grumbling no more. I need somewhat to eat. But I'm sick and tired of blaming cabbages and bloomin' pumpkins. Ain't you got anything else?
Ho ho ho! If you don't eat your greens, you'll never grow up big and strong. But if you have a hankering for more exotic foodstuffs, you're in luck. There are several small islands nearby that are simply packed with exciting ingredients. Many an explorer has set sail for those shores in search of new materials, though the islands have been long since abandoned. Their secrets sleep there still.
I think I'm running out of steam already.
Steve, why don't you and Malroth take a quick trip over to one of these explorer shores and see what you can find? I seem to remember those isles being chock full of chickens once upon a time. If you bring but one back, it might even lay a few eggs.
Chickens, eh? How are we supposed to catch them? Well, whatever, we can cross that road when we come to it.
Speak to old Brownbeard on the dock. I'm sure he'll be happy to ferry you over.
I need a second game. Something with much less talking. I think this one's draining me too much. Hear that, Perry? Me and Steve are off to explore these islands and fetch a fine feast for you. But if I get back and find out you haven't helped Rosie and Lulu with the river, I'll smash every last leg right in front of you and make you lick off the dirt. Understood? Yes, Mr. Malroth, sir. The crippling cramps in me stomach ain't that bad, really. If you could bring us back a chicken, just one'll do. I'd be ever so happy. There ain't no time to be wasting. Warp yourself to the dock and have that brown-beard fella take you to one of these foul-infested islands. Okay. I'm more interested in this, thank you. Ahoy, Steve, I've got news for ye. I was drinking me shanty and singing a grog when I spotted a couple of new islands nearby. New islands? You must be talking about the Explorer's Shores. Alright, fish lips, you're taking us to one of these islands right now. I'll gladly ferry ye over, but a sailor can't work for free. I'm a businessman, don't forget. That said, we ain't got a piece of 88 between us. Tell you what, how's about you pay me with some of the shiny little hearts and I've seen poking out your pockets. If you're willing to part with your hard-earned parties, I'll cover the cost of the voyage. And because I like the spice of your main brace, once you've paid the price, I'll take you back to the same island as many times as you like, for no extra charge. I made a little log of all the things I could spy on each island, so if you've got your eyeballs set on something in particular, be sure to take a look before you set sail. Yeah, I'm kinda done with all this reading. Dear Steve, I trust you enjoying life on the Isle of Awakening. How is my sister Lillian getting along? The refreshing breeze here on Furrowfield is perfect for cooling freshly baked leaves. Ah, god damn it. Though it does little to temper Clayton's newfound passion for building, he is ever the hothead. Do give my regards to everyone. Ever so sincerely yours, Saffron. What is that button? That delete? Yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't want to read it again. Yeah, I think I'm already drained for today. I think I need to start a second game. Yeah, I'll try to figure out a second game to start and do that. I'm just gonna stop for today. If anyone was here, thanks for watching. Sorry, I'm already out. It killed my energy, I guess. Have a good day or night. And, goodbye.